This episode of Speakers of Hydaelyn is made possible by our generous patrons, like Chris, Klingway, Sarnai Hema, Metalligo Phaleon, Rita Hartnell, Ariel, CeeLo Redwin, Rionet Chikara, Courtney, Dimos, Sprocket, Christoph Haas, Centra, Casey Schaefer, Scry Della Rosa, Bobby Forbidge, and Omejicat Comet. Support the show and become a patron today at patreon.com/speakersxiv.
This is Speakers of Hydaelyn.
Good evening, Eorzeans. Welcome to Speakers of Hydaelyn, episode 77. If you're watching this live, we've just broken a new record. We're almost a full hour delayed today, so that's the thing that we did. I'm not going to go into detail, but it was hell on earth. So I'm joined today by Yas, Pot. Oh god, I was so scared that it wouldn't work. And guys, we have the fourth host today. Also, Myala. Myala, say hello. Okay, that is
just skip right over.
I swear that's Myala. That's Myala. That's
no
Myala.
face cam.
That's Myala in the back
No one
there.
cares.
Who cares?
I was there all along.
And our fourth host, which I swear, I hope it works. You'll probably know who it is by now because it's been in minimum eye level a lot. It's Rollo Des.
Oh, me. I'm that boy.
Here, that's the filthy Earth
That
boy.
That was a sick reveal, though.
Yeah, it was.
You don't even edit that YouTube. They get the whole thing.
That was, yeah. So if you didn't realize, we're going to talk about patch 4.2 and the preliminary patch notes that got released a couple of days ago. Was it yesterday?
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was yesterday. Sorry, my head is everywhere but here. So we're going to look at the patch notes, discuss them. Some sick shit has been revealed, and both positive and negative. And minimum eye level, of course, which is kind of why we're delayed, but also the fact that I had to line up a fourth host was a bit of an issue because we haven't used that.
It's my fault, guys.
It's his fault. Minimum eye level, yeah, that's Keeper of the Lake. If we have time for it, I mean, we have to rush today.
Yeah, that should come on, guys.
And in the post, shut up.
Minimum
We still have a podcast, Myla. You're not off air now. I know we've been off air for an hour, but now we actually have to do the podcast. Secrets of a Realm is in the post show, so stay tuned for that. It's the live premiere. If you're a patron, you can already watch it. You should have watched it while you were waiting for the live stream, to be fair. That's it. Channel updates. There have been issues with Secrets of a Realm, so it's a bit of a controversial episode. It doesn't have any story elements in it. Because you know, as you probably know, I dropped my hard drive while it was plugged in and spinning. Like my external hard drive. So all of my footage was gone. And I didn't have time to re-record it because it was some fucking intricate shit. So Roar, Remnants of Realm, is out next week, as usual. That's it. Let's get into the patch notes. Let's just switch to the patch notes screen and get that over with. This is a good episode. Oh, wait. Before we do that, I'm not done. I have a message to our audio listeners. Our audio podcast has not been published for the past 2 episodes. The first one, it was a publishing issue, but the latter one, I just didn't put there because it was so visual. We're just analyzing the trailer. There's no fun listening to that. It's back. It'll be back this week, so obviously we're listening to it now. We're also on Google Play now, I noticed. It also launched in Norway now, so I can access it, so... Hey.
So as soon as I did it, really?
Yeah. So
really? That's hilarious.
Yeah, let's get to the patch notes.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, patch 4.2. Okay. So these are the preliminary patch notes. We can't read the finished one because they're not out yet. New main scenario quests have been added. So we're not going to talk about these. Basically, main scenario. We all know about this. Seem to be getting more this time than we did previous.
The same.
Or maybe they are the same.
It seems about the average length of a Heavensward patch.
I feel like it was short last
It's definitely
time.
shorter than 4.1.
Oh, was it?
You think?
I think 4.1 was
Yeah,
like the big.
it looks like it.
4.1 was pretty long.
Was it?
Yeah.
I already forgot. Already forgot. Oh,
Hey,
this is
too,
the
apparently.
one. This is the one. This is fun. To ensure new players.
Roulette.
Rip MSQ
Wow, that was
roulette.
pretty
Yeah.
good timing.
That was
pretty good
perfect.
timing.
That was perfect timing. Yeah, that's what we're talking about now. To ensure new players are able to enjoy the cutscenes in Castrum Meridianum and the Praetorium, all cutscenes in these dungeons can no longer be skipped.
Cool. So I'm
That's
just
a
never
great
going to do that
change.
again.
Are we gonna
we-
let's talk about that for a second. What kind of solution was that, do you think? How is this gonna help the MSQ roulette?
Pretty good
well, it's
one, really,
not.
isn't it?
It's probably gonna make it worse. I mean, did any of you guys even do the MSQ roulette in the first place?
No.
You know what? The last time I did it, I was like, I was finishing a relic and I really needed some archaic ink, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." And because it gets you enough, and then if you get a newbie bonus, it's good. But if I had needed 200 poetics now to buy something and I needed it right away, I'm not doing the MSQ roulette.
No. I mean, they are giving bonus. An extra bonus is added because this will increase the time required to complete these dungeons. Completion rewards and duty roulette bonuses for these duties have been increased. But I'm gonna just put it out there. If that has to be such a big reward that I don't have to do any other roulettes that week. If I have to suffer through an hour of cutscenes that I've seen a million times before, and that's not going to happen, is it? It's going to be like 50 extra tomes and like a little bit of extra EXP.
For me, like, I'm okay with the idea because I do feel bad for players. Like, they get to the end of the main game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they have to skip all these cuts. I mean, I feel bad to a degree. I understand that this is a way to handle it, but also
it's a terrible way.
The fact that there's no fail safe is the big problem to me. Is that I've queued up for main scenario roulettes and there's been no newbies many times.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are 8 people who have done this dungeon before going to be stuck watching cutscenes?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me. The fact that, like, I don't know, like, they should implement like a ready check skip, like a cutscene skip thing. You know, they're doing the recording thing where when you do the gameplay record, they'll be like, "Hey everybody, I'm going to record. Is everybody okay with this?"
Yeah. You
should be able to vote. Hey guys, is everyone okay with skipping these cutscenes?
Yeah.
For everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was
because if there's no newbie, I'm gonna be so frustrated. Like,
yeah, but I don't think you have to worry. I think at this point you're only gonna get newbies in this one. I don't think
probably now. Yes,
I think that roulette is dead right now.
I think so
because there's like no way. This is like the worst way they could have done it. Like forcing everyone to watch every single cutscene. I mean,
now
is that dungeon also in the mentor roulette?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
everything's in mentor roulette.
Whew. Well, that's 2 roulettes I'm never doing. I've never done mentor.
Well, mentor
that's
is
the
never
main
gonna come up
reason
in
I've
mentor.
never done mentor roulette is because I fear getting that.
Never
dungeon.
gonna come up. It's never.
Well,
come
it
up
might do
once,
now that no one's doing the MSQ roulette.
No, it probably still won't. Just go as a DPS. It'll never come up.
Oh,
There's a million things that you'll
I
get put
sure
into
hope
first.
it happens the first time you do mentor roulette. Now it's just you're gonna get that one. Watch
I've
an
done
hour
mentor
of
roulette like
cutscenes.
hundreds of times.
Yeah, but
We're
not
good.
before 4.2.
Usually get like a guild test or something.
Yeah, until now, until 4.2, my boy. Okay, let's.
What was I gonna say?
We don't have time.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have time. We don't have time to talk more. This is just one tiny point. But yeah, it sucks. We agree? Do we agree?
I quite like
This is
it.
bad.
Mila, you fuck.
Good.
Did you just say that you like it?
Yeah, on the fence.
How can you be
I
on
think
the
it's-
fence? This is a
It's
terrible
better
idea.
that they have made it so people who actually do want to watch those cutscenes can enjoy them, because no one does that roulette anyway. And then for anyone who wants a huge XP bonus and to help people out, they can do it.
In my personal opinion, I think they just should have given it the
Maybe just
etherochemical
option.
treatment, made it 4-man, have
Yeah.
ultimate at the end as an 8-man trial.
Or
Solves the
implement
problem for me.
the skip choice, like for each cutscene, if everyone clicks space, it'll skip. But otherwise
Yeah,
it
that
won't.
could have worked, I guess.
But it's not that bad. It's not like what the forums and stuff are making out to be. Like,
I'll tell you, tomes and crack clusters is still not enough for me to go do it.
No. Okay, let's move on. The Four Lords have been added. There's not much to say about this. We talked about this in the previous episode. Interdimensional Rift, Omega. We know about this. Talked
Jessie,
about it.
Isn't it?
What?
Jessie is the quest giver.
Is she?
Mm.
Yes, in Roger's
So,
Reach.
cool. I like Jessie.
So now you know where to run when patch launches. New side story quests. We're not going to go into those.
Well, you might want to scroll back up though. Do you read what it does? It does say something. For the prevention of spoilers, the location where this quest is accepted has been omitted. Players will discover this location via the main scenario quests, wherein they will have access to an aetheryte.
Oh,
Ah.
sneaky.
Well, is that supposed to be Eureka?
No, here's what I think it is. Actually, I've come up with an idea.
Or is it the Dome and Enclave?
I believe it's the Dome and Enclave. Yeah,
Ah,
that's what I think.
I
I think that's why it's been getting upgraded, and because this is right around there. Like, Short Arms of the Law is a side quest that takes place in Namai, right?
Yeah.
So Dome and Enclave's not far from Namai, so that would make sense to me.
Yeah. So there's something I wanted to say about Eureka. I know we're not supposed to talk about Eureka, but there's one thing we missed about the trailer, and that's what Kryle said just before they showed footage of Eureka. She says, oh my god, what did she say? Something, she's alluding to something terrible that happened a long time ago, which again, sort of, we've already speculated that it might be Charlian, and I feel like that sort of more or less confirms that it is. I feel like it does.
Oh, it's definitely Charlian for sure.
Yeah.
I just don't know how much Kryle.
So something happened.
I just don't know how much Kryle was actually talking about it because of the way the trailers are edited
I know.
now. You don't know.
But the way they just put that over.
My opinion.
Yeah.
I doubt she was talking about it. I don't think she was talking about it unless she's somehow involved in the side quests that are with Eureka.
Yeah. I mean, she's not
Eureka's
very prominent in MSQ so far, so she might just be sliding into the Eureka storyline instead.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it'll be on the Isle of Val, and she'll be part of it.
I think that would make sense to some degree because of
we can't talk about this.
Because she was so involved in the Warring Triad stuff as well.
Yeah.
So like she does fit into side quests pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. There's some rewards that have been changed because of the new Glamour system. Not it's just
Even
Glamour
if a green
prisms.
beret.
Yeah, you also get a green beret. That's weird, but that's a nice item.
Thank you.
Thank you. The quest.
This one's about time.
The quest, A Warm Welcome, has been renamed Bitter is the Night. And the quest, Food for Thought, has been renamed Spicing Things Up. Is that it? That's
that one coming.
Been waiting for that one. Finally. Didn't make any sense before. The Ananta Bee Stripe quest have been added. We've
cool.
sort of
Snake girls.
They are cool.
They've got cute little faces.
Yeah. There's a quest called Brooding.
Castellum Volodnia.
I did nail it. I did nail the location.
Yeah, you did.
On the bridge.
This was already. Yep, there it is.
That's cool.
So it says there's nothing new here in the stuff here. It says the automatic level adjustment. So it's just your regular Beast Tribe stuff. Not crafting. Seems it's Disciple of War Magic.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah, good note.
Yeah. So their currency is called Ananta Dream Staves.
Beautiful name.
Beautiful.
Fancy.
Beautiful.
The difficulty of certain recipes required for Ixal Beast Tribe main quests and daily quests. Like, we're getting through all the good stuff now. This is the good stuff.
Point X.
So it's easier now.
Great, it's so old.
Finally, and it was so difficult, those recipes. Music played during certain cutscenes in the Kojin Beast Tribe quest misdelivered has been adjusted. Don't know if that was a thing we needed to know. Let's just... Oh, look at Guild Leaves there. Huh?
Oh, they got something.
Nice.
Gear for Disciples of the Hand has been added as a reward for Ishgardian Tradecraft Leaves, guys. We did it. We did it.
Not bad, not bad.
Sweet.
Yeah, there's some changes to Treasure Hunt. They've not really done a lot, but they have changed the item level sync from 310 to 370.
It's gonna be so easy. I love it.
Yeah.
Well,
it's old content now, so
What's that like?
But
Golden
why did they touch Aquapolis? Is my question. Bump Aquapolis up. It's still like 160 or something for
Ugh,
Aquapolis.
really?
Aquapolis is
Yeah.
old content now. Oh no, they've adjusted the rewards though.
Yeah, they did.
Mm.
They have done that, so that's a thing.
Weird.
Okay, so Adventurer Squadrons are getting... Okay, this is fun. This is funny.
This one's
Because to
good,
me, it's like, for the Adventurer Squadrons, they just add the worst dungeons in the game. So they've
Oh, yeah.
added Zemal Darkhold, Pharaoh Sirius, and Copperbell Mines Hard.
Could they have picked any ones without mechanics? Because what's wrong with them? What?
They're not
It's
going to
gonna be-
stand in the crystal glow things.
Why couldn't they pick Amdapur Keep or something that
Yeah.
has nothing in it? There's
Yeah.
no mechanics in it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so
What
fun
are
to
they-
be in Zemel Darkhold and avoiding the frogs. I love it.
Oh Jesus!
This is the best.
It's nice they're adding to it, but
Yeah, I don't know why they
they
they keep choosing the worst dungeons for this, but
maybe
okay.
it's because it's so hard to actually get them.
Ugh.
Can you imagine doing
Doing this
Biggie?
one.
How are you gonna? Copperbell.
Like, it's going to be absolutely. It's going to be great.
At least
Trust me.
it's not Ormvale.
Yet.
Yes.
I would rather have Ormvale, dude.
There's not that
Would
much going
you-
on in Ormvale.
No,
Can you
would-
imagine the
Yeah.
first room if you have a tank AI that literally
Oh,
pulls
just-
everything all the time?
That's great because it says the use of enmity generating actions by gladiators and marauders has been adjusted. So maybe they'll actually tank now.
No more ultimatum spam, right?
No more ultimatum with nothing
Yeah,
after
okay.
it.
we can hope. We can dream. Maybe at least they
Let's
may
just use ultimatum.
hopefully
the
Ultimatum
healer does-
polls. They love
Healers.
it.
it also says overall behavior of squadron members have been adjusted. So maybe the not the sunken temple. What am I saying? Wondrous Palace is not as ass as it is right now. But
Good one, Lucio.
Maybe it's worse. Looks like it's
Um,
been adjusted for the better.
We've massively dumbed down the AI. It's been adjusted.
we've made it dumber. Okay, this I'm not going to go through the subaquatic because it's just airships. It's
They
literally
did
I
say it would
know.
be easier to craft. Than last time. That's-
yay.
that's
Okay.
It
all
also
they said.
confirms that they are called Deep Sea Site 1, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
And-
that it does
and-
say that.
They did capitalize the Ivory Shoals this time.
They
though.
did.
Yeah.
So that
They did.
actually does
Finally.
confirm that it's called Deep Sea Site 1.
Yeah, that's true. Housing, we've talked about this. We shouldn't talk any more about it. It's good. Good adjustments overall.
Guys,
Yes.
they've also changed it from flight distance to voyage distance. I just want to point that out.
Nice.
So our cries have been heard, and we have affected the game.
Yeah.
personally.
They're important.
This one
That's
is
our legacy.
interesting. Players can now teleport directly to a friends-free company estate, private estate, or apartment building.
Yeah. I don't like that.
When
Block that.
I don't want
ASAP.
anyone teleporting to my house.
we're gonna have so many people at our house now. It's gonna be nice.
I'm going to unfriend everyone.
Well, you do have to. It's the setting is disabled by default, and you have to
Oh,
turn it.
oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
Okay,
no one's
that's
coming
fair
to my
enough.
house.
It must be enabled in the guest access settings window.
Mhm.
When teleporting to a friends-free company estate or private estate, they must have a mini etherite on their. Oh, really?
Does
Must-
anyone
Oh, really?
not have one?
Interesting.
Does
Yeah.
anyone in the game not have a mini etherite?
No, what
that's
I
a
actually
good
do is
question.
I teleport to go to my goblet house. I teleport to
The goblet?
Central,
Oh, yeah, to-
Central Thanalan,
yeah.
and then I walk to the goblet, and then I walk to my house.
yeah,
It's just the way, you know.
that's the best way
If
It
anyone
is.
in chat doesn't have a mini etherite, let me know.
for my immersion purposes, of course.
I need to know.
Exterior and interior fixtures will no longer be lost when remodeling an estate.
I mean, that's good, I guess.
Yeah, but
This is pretty cool, I guess.
this
Oh, yeah.
part is cool.
This part's ultra cool.
The following items.
What's a Hokonin?
Excuse
what?
me. That
What's a Hokonin?
Pokemon.
there you go.
What?
I guess it's that lady, right? Because that's the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably her.
Yeah, the other ones are Allegan and Ananta, so yeah, obviously.
Ananta, right? Yeah.
So there's an square ADS looking thing.
Yes.
A node, an Allegan node.
I'm gonna fill my house with nodes.
And the biggest change for me is this below here, how many you can
Yeah.
have. Because it's been like absurdly low. Like you can never have the full set in a house if you have
Mhm.
a house. It's going up, it's been doubled. So private chamber and apartment can have 4 from 2. Cottages can have 6 from 3. House can have 8 from 4. And mansion can have 10 from 5.
10 nodes.
10 nodes all around the house. They've also added the furnishing from the furnishing design contest, which
I'm
we've
actually
seen.
pretty stoked on that bathtub.
That is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's cool,
That,
isn't
that
it?
does look really nice.
Yeah, but I also like the new furnishings here. This looks
Yeah,
nice.
Yes, yes,
That
definitely.
looks fucking comfy.
Yeah.
I'm really
Oh,
loving that
I
they're
see.
adding more simple, like just normal
Yeah. Yeah, I
stuff.
know what you mean. Yeah.
Like, because I like to put like that. I would put that in my house more likely than I would put a giant Shinryu glowing wing.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
You know, that's just me personally. I know some people don't like that,
yeah, but yeah,
I'm glad they're adding stuff like this
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. So you can also now place more than one of the following furnishings. All the bathtubs. You can have more bathtubs in your
Finally.
house now.
Sweet.
New orchestral rules. They're not specifying here what roles. New aquarium fishes have been added.
Mm-hmm.
For those of
Love
you that
fish.
love the fish, and there's a few of them here.
Ah, black.
Oh my
Just throw an
god!
Red coat.
ichthyosaur.
Oh my god!
Just throw an ichthyosaur.
Oh man, put the corpse
Thor.
eater in my house.
I can't wait for that one. I want that one.
I want a
Oh, the
red coat.
corpse eater. Oh. Wait.
That's Rusvelgar, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just about to say that's
There
what
you go.
Roswelger means. That's weird. New paintings have been added. That's from the authored and from authored, I guess.
Stuff.
And
From
some
both.
Girobania.
It's the new.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sightseeing logs they added in 4.1.
Yeah.
Is Bob Ross still only in Idleshire?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Or did they move him for
No, he's
Stormbringer?
still
No, he's
there.
still there.
Okay,
I mean, they have to have something there so people actually go there.
I guess, yeah.
A new seed for flower pots has been added. We're getting tulips.
Tulips?
Yeah.
Tulips. I mean, it cracks
Tulips.
the economy. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wants a purple tulip.
Oh yeah.
You know it.
Uh-huh. In the Mandeville Gold Saucer, we're getting the fashion report,
Ooh.
which we've talked about in the previous episode, so we don't
Did
have
you-
time.
Yeah.
But did you see how much it gives you
Oh
now?
yes,
Like,
boy.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
get 1 MP for it.
Oh,
It's-
you
it's
get
fucking-
10,000 was the base one. And
Yep.
if you get over 80 points, you get fucking 50k.
50K.
an additional 50k. So you get 60k.
Jeez,
That's
good.
That's pretty good.
60k a week, boy.
Yeah.
What?
Plus, you can get unique items.
And
from
there are
some-
also
Yeah, no one
unique
cares.
items.
Yeah,
yes.
whatever. Yeah, who gives a shit.
You can participate in this with gain access to Kasumi's boutique, which contains
Seeing
other
her like
unique
that.
items.
So they're gonna sell glamour items then. It
Are they
seems, huh?
gonna sell the Thavnir and Autumn shirt thing, or whatever it's woolen shirt? I hope they do.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Please.
They might.
It's only like
I
what
don't
20
know.
mil right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New
I want
price.
it to just.
Yeah, new prices are available for purchasing using MGP. We don't know what that is. Players can now be teleported directly to ongoing or upcoming gates by speaking with the gatekeepers in the Gold Saucer. So what I'm getting from this is that you don't need to actually go to the gate attendant for that. You can
Oh
just
my
run
god,
up
that's
yeah.
awesome.
So you don't have to like rush over there. You can just chill.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish they would add more gatekeepers, like add them in like the Chocobo Hall and stuff like that, so you don't have to
Yeah.
add them everywhere. Put
Yeah.
gatekeepers everywhere.
Yeah.
Mm.
The following adjustments have been made to gates. They've done a lot to the Gold Saucer in this patch for some reason. The following gates will now reward MGP even if the event players fail to complete. Wait, what? Even if
If you
in the event players fail to complete them. Cliffhanger, the time of my life. Skin change we can believe in, and any way the wind blows, because normally you don't get anything, right? If you fail these.
well, yeah, but it says if you fall off the stage, you're not going to get MGP. Most of the time, you lose that. You fall off the stage. So
Then
Wait, what the fuck? That doesn't
How
make
would you
any
fail it then?
sense. That doesn't make
yeah,
any sense, because that's the only way you can lose.
hit and not fall.
Oh, that's true.
That is
But it
very
still
bad.
makes you lose.
That is
so
the
that's the only.
dumbest shit.
I don't know.
That's awful,
yeah.
yeah.
The position of starting NPCs for the following gates have been adjusted to more easily identify their location on the map. Cliffhanger, time of my life, skin change we can believe in, and any way the wind blows. That's nice. Okay, this one, because this gate is so
It's
annoying.
Boring.
It's boring, but it's also fucking annoying because those
I love
Yeah,
Vegas
there's-
off.
There's
They-
no way to tell
Yeah.
how they see you. They're just you did.
and
do
when
that.
you've carefully delivered one of
No,
the
guys,
vases,
Guys,
it's like, oh
you
yeah,
guys
there's
have-
another one. There's another
you
one.
guys, there's one path, and you take it, you automatically win every time in like 25 seconds. I've not failed Make It Rain, or I've not
Holy-
failed Vase Off in like.
Check out this
years.
elite.
I'm not saying that it's hard. I'm saying it's fucking annoying. The
It's
guys
not.
that you're
You
supposed
just
to
sprint.
the guys that you're supposed to like hide from, they blend in so well. There's just like Okay,
They're always in the exact
I don't know
same
about you, but
spots.
our gold saucer is very full, so there's a lot of people there. And
Yeah, it must be easier on Cat 12.
yeah, where there's like no people. But
these guys always think, "Oh, Ragnarok, biggest server in the game."
I mean,
It
it is.
basically
Let's be
is.
clear here. It's
For sure,
it's
for
so
sure, for
big.
sure, definitely.
The appearance of NPCs that must be avoided has been adjusted to make them easier to discern.
There we go.
So they've done that. That's good. Maybe they have like a big blinking arrow above their heads.
Oh yeah.
Just a
And a
big
circle around them
immersion
where you can
breaking
see, like,
arrow.
where they'll see you.
Players will no longer be tasked with delivering 2 priceless Thorn Dynasty vases, and the frequency with which this gate appears has been reduced. So it's rarer.
But doesn't
now.
it ask you to? But doesn't it ask you to do 3 sometimes?
I don't know. I can't. I've only
I've
done
had to
this like
deliver it all.
twice in my life. It only costs now 5 MGP from 50 to join, and you get 4,000 instead of 2,500. But of course, it's rarer now. So the other ones have been they're more frequent now, I believe. Yeah, so we can't talk about all this. They've adjusted the gates. That's it. Triple Triad
They're gonna
changes.
appear more often, which is my favorite part. It
Yeah.
should make the gold saucer have more shit to do in it.
Yeah. Triple Triad has got some changes here. They've added some new NPCs, new cards. There's a new icon now. If it has the old exclamation point icon, it means you haven't challenged them or you haven't won against this NPC.
Mhm.
The one below with the star means that you have played against them and you have actually won, but you haven't received the card. So it's easier to keep track
Really
of
good.
who you.
Really good.
Yeah, that's really good for me because I never like every time I see a triple triad thing, I'm like, don't know if
Yeah.
I'm wasting my time, so I'm gonna ignore it.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
Go actually pick up some achievements and stuff this way.
Mm.
Yeah. Players can now see what card rewards are available in the match registration window. So there's possible prizes, a hidden one, and I guess a
Basically,
guaranteed
if
one.
you've gotten the card, you know what
Yeah.
it drops from, so you don't have
Yeah.
to like, guess if you. Cool.
And you'll know if it drops like multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
So that's that. That's good. Triple Triad getting some love. And then there's this.
Oh, there's no
Performance.
more time restrictions on NPC triple triad too. Apparently,
Oh yeah, there's
Where
no
does it
like
say
daytime
that?
thing.
Oh yeah, we'll no longer have
NPCs
restrictions.
are no longer. Yeah.
Nice.
Interesting. Oh, that's huge. Oh, and they can be challenged. Wow, that is massive.
We really don't
actually.
have time to talk about Triple Triad.
I'm just saying, that's a huge change, man.
Yeah, that's a huge performance UI has been added. We've talked about this. We cannot go on about this.
Looks good.
It looks good.
Looks good.
Okay, so certificates of commendation have been added as rewards for completing Wondrous Tales. These certificates can be exchanged with Chloe Aliepo for a number of unique prizes. I forgot
Probably
those.
just
I mean, I
just to
forgot
get
those
you back
existed.
on it, and then you'll be able to get the minions probably easier.
Yeah,
Probably, yeah. It's probably just make rewards
It's an
since they're not really
incentive.
valuable anymore.
yeah.
Well,
yeah,
except for the 3 lines ones are still very valuable, but whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Royal City of Rabanaster will now count towards the completion of objectives in Wondrous Tales. So that's a thing now. You can do that.
Cool.
Which I know exactly what that means.
How nice of them to add it when it's like outdated.
I bet you it means that they're just gonna have you do like a 24-man roulette and not specifically say like Crystal Tower or something. Since it counts
yeah.
towards objectives, so I bet you they're just like do an
Alliance
alliance
raid.
raid.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I think.
New emotes. I like this. This is the greet emote apparently, which
Haven't we got one?
we kind of do. But if you look at, for instance, the Cure one, I guess it's the greet one is. What's the greet one do? It's not just a wave.
Well,
The
wait.
greed is like
You're the only one that
God.
plays here.
Yeah, but I mean everyone. I mean I'm talking general now. There's an emote that we use for greeting.
Mine is wave.
Yeah, exactly. Wave for me too. But
And wave is like huge, over exaggerated.
the same
wave.
thing for
It's
Cure.
not-
It's the most stupidest wave. Like I'm stranded on this island.
I actually usually use farewell for
Yeah, same.
wave
Yeah.
because I just go like this.
Looks
like I
much
just kind
better.
of wave like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks way more normal.
This one looks like it's just more of a casual wave.
It's like it's the equivalent of goodbye.
Yeah.
Like the smaller, like not over the top
If
version.
this is in the game, fine. But if this is a Mog Station one, they're really pushing the boat.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure. I'm sure that's not
Who
Mog
would buy
Station.
that?
Remember, they gave us a lot of emotes in the previous patch, so this
Yeah, I
might.
don't think-
This is such a basic
Could be
emote.
Squadron one, maybe.
Yeah, usually what they put on the Mog Station are like just like over the top stuff, like Play
Yeah.
Dead and
Backflip.
backflips and whatever.
I'm pretty pleased.
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. Yeah, which I
Alright, I
need
forgot.
that one. I need that one. New esthetician hairstyles have been added. They're only showing one of them here, but the other one is literally that haircut, but with the long parts gone.
You're right.
It's just a
a
shorter
bob?
version of that. Yeah, it's just a bob.
It's just the Hime cut.
Yeah, it's the haircut that the ambassador, the dude that we're getting to know in the MSQ, has. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Can't just laugh. Battle
Nothing.
system. This is funny.
I'm laughing at his hair.
At the
That's what I was laughing at.
at whose hair?
But and all of them.
Okay. Actions and traits have been adjusted in the
I
battle
just don't
system.
want to read this. Can we skip this?
No, I'm afraid this is happening.
Sorry,
We don't have
not
time
much in
to kill.
Gladiator Paladin, is there? Not a lot.
No, we don't have any time to read Gladiator Paladin.
Loads in Warrior.
This is
Oh.
this is the one, isn't it? The one everyone wants to
Okay.
talk about.
All right.
So let's-
Shield swipe getting nerfed.
Shield swipe,
That sucks.
potency
That
down,
sucks.
50
That's a lot of-
down.
That's a lot of potency lost on
Woo! But
every minute.
it gets better. Holy Spirit too. They got
Yeah.
they got you. They got you.
Yeah,
They got you. Yes.
We gotta
Okay.
be good.
So that's all sad and stuff.
It's a lot of potency lost per minute.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
But
It's like 600 potency lost a minute or something crazy like that.
yeah.
It adds up fast, dude.
Yeah,
It's
but
probably not that much,
but there's a sore thumb here sticking out. It looks like one class has a lot of adjustments here.
Okay, all right. Though to be fair, this is only because of the this is the same as the Dragoon updates from before, where Dragoon had like a super long updates, but it turned out all they did was turn down the buff and then turned up the skill damage.
They
They
did
some other stuff.
They did some other stuff.
They did do some other
They might
stuff.
have broken it a little bit again. They might have.
I don't think
They haven't exactly
breaking it-
broken it, but what? Okay, let's
No.
just read this first, and then we'll discuss.
Okay, so we're gonna skip everything. We're basically.
I am
all
just going to
getting
read
into
up everything so
Berserk.
everyone's up to speed on what's
No,
happening.
we don't
here.
need to. We
No.
don't need to read Heavy Swing and Skull Sun. It's all.
No, no.
Just 10
Okay, I'll
buffs.
read Berserk. The effect
Read-
increases
yeah.
attack power by 30% has been changed to guarantees that all attacks are critical and direct hits. The duration has been changed from 20 to 10 seconds. Recast time has been increased from 60 seconds to 90
Ugh.
seconds. So that is a big nerf. Can you even... Come on, I need confirmation, yes. Say yes.
I mean, yeah, no, it is. It sucks. At first, I wasn't sad, because if you then read inner release, it basically says the same thing, but it adds the effect that beast gauge abilities don't
Yeah,
expend any beast gauge. So you basically use it, spam your abilities at 0.
yeah.
Then I found out that they're tied together. So at level 70, Berserk turns into inner release.
Uh-huh.
That sucks a lot.
Uh-huh.
That's a lot of fell cleaves going away.
Mhm.
It's not as many fell cleaves as some people are making it out to be, because you could pop in a release and you have 10 seconds. It's like 2.5 seconds for a global cooldown. So you're still getting a decent chunk in there. If you
Yeah.
have
Let-
this gauge stored, you could still
Okay,
do 7
okay,
fell cleaves.
Okay,
technically.
let me just read inner release because that's funny. Inner release no longer shares a recast timer with Unchained. Recast
That's
time.
amazing.
Recast time.
That's amazing.
Recast time has been reduced from 120 to 90 seconds.
Mhm.
Effect duration has been reduced from 20 to 10 seconds. The effect halves beast gauge cost and nullifies stun, sleep, bind, heavy, and most knockback and drawing effects has been changed to allows the use of beast gauge actions without cost and nullifies stun, sleep, bind, heavy, and most knockback and drawing effects. The additional effect, guarantees that all attacks are critical and direct hits, has been added. Can now be used even when Defiance is active, no longer changes to Unchained when under the effect of Defiance.
It being usable in Defiance is really cool. It's gonna make self-healing warrior. I mean, they nerf Steel Cyclone, but they're gonna be direct critting, so they have to nerf it, or else you would just heal yourself time constantly. You can do 5 fell cleaves in one inner release is what people are talking about, but again, people are kind of over. They're going, oh man, you can only do 5 fell cleaves in a release. It doesn't matter anymore because it's not boosting your damage that you do from them. If you do a fell cleave outside of inner release and inside of inner release, they're doing the same damage. right? Just
yeah.
one is going to be guaranteed direct crit. Obviously, that's very useful. I'm not saying that's not amazing. It is. But you can still do a lot of fell cleaves. Your fell cleaves are also just not going to hit as hard.
Yeah.
They brought the damage up, but 30%. I don't know.
How do you
I don't know how I feel, but I honestly I have to play it in order to make my opinions valid because I don't know how this is going to work.
Basically, they've done. You can't say that this isn't a big change to Warrior. It's pretty. There's a lot happening here, and it's probably it's changing the playstyle of Warrior. It's making it. Some are saying it's
completely change everything.
Simplified is what's happening.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, one, they made Storm's Eye not matter as much, just like they did with Heavy Thrust.
Yeah,
which is simplifying in itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just the fact that it seems like beast gauge management in general is just not going to be hard anymore, which is fine, I guess. I mean, it was pretty complicated. If you wanted to play it to like a high level, you'd need to make sure you were getting like 10 ins at specific times. It's fine, I guess. It's definitely getting dumbed down, though, without a doubt.
There's a thing that I don't like about what they've done. But there's a lot of stuff, but like all of the adjustments in here, a lot of it is just like amending changes they made in the previous patch. Like some of it's just them just like going back on stuff they did. Do they not know how the classes play? Do they not test? Do they not have people that play the game? Because that's what bothers me here.
I mean, remember what they did with Ninja?
Yeah.
Beginning of 4.0, they didn't even know that you could do a combo that wasn't like a designated combo that would be better damage.
Yep, that was the thing.
Yep.
So, and this is just, again, a proof that it doesn't seem like they have any clue what they're doing. Because even the Machinist thing that we talked about in the previous episode, didn't they actually update it to 6%, and now they're just pulling it back to 5% again?
5%, yeah.
It's so dumb. They should have like a tests like server or something. Like they should have. I don't know how they would do this, but they clearly need some input from actual players when they're making adjustments here, because this one is very obvious. These adjustments, and they're just nerfing the tanks. It seems because Warrior isn't working as they intend. It feels like that's what's happening.
And I mean, it seems like where a lot of people thinking this is coming from is Berserk in their release. There were people had a tough time lining them up.
Yeah, that is.
It wasn't hard to line up at all. It was basically in release was double Berserk's cooldown. Like it wasn't hard. To line up.
No,
you know,
it's Square Enix, please. Anyways, let's just look at the sad state of Dark Knight.
I mean, sure, it changes. I guess it's not really going to help anything out.
Delirium recast time reduced.
No, it doesn't. Like Delirium had a long cooldown. It's nice that it has a shorter cooldown.
I like the Blackest Night. Effect duration has been increased from 5 to 7 seconds.
Sure, why not?
That's going to fix all of Dark Knight's problems. Every single one.
I'm amazed they didn't be like, we fixed Samurai. Third eye now lasts 7 seconds.
But on a positive note, I guess, Monk is getting, I guess, out of all of the people, all of the jobs listed here, they got the best treatment.
I would say yes, especially considering that they're the only melee that got any treatment, really.
Yeah. Well,
monks are basically put at the backline for ages anyway.
Yeah, that's true. They've been ignored for a while. Mantra recast time has been reduced from 120 to 90 seconds.
Sure.
Yeah. Perfect balance recast time has been reduced from 180 to 60 seconds.
That is insane.
Yeah, that is pretty insane.
That is so much. You can perfect balance once a minute.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah. Duration of the Riddle of Wind effect has been increased from 5 to 10 seconds on Wind Tackle.
Sure.
And Riddle of Wind now grants the effect of Greased Lightning with a duration of 16 seconds. And Brotherhood will now also apply to the user.
Very nice.
So that's nice. So that's some light in all the darkness. And then you have the hilarious Machinist adjustment, where the stuff that they buffed in 4.1 is removed in 4.2.
Yeah.
So
Why
hypercharge.
even?
I don't know. This is micromanagement at the extreme. Hypercharge has been reduced from 6% to 5% on both auto turrets. So it's
Maybe
back to
next patch they'll increase it to like 5.5%.
maybe
Yeah,
that's
that's what I
that
think,
might be
yeah,
the sweet
definitely.
spot. Yeah. Okay, Black Mage. I mean, I guess it's a gift basket for them as well.
Yeah.
Transpose has its recast time reduced from 12 to 8 seconds. Thunder,
Whatever.
all grades. The Thundercloud and Firestarter effect has been increased from 12 to 18 seconds. Ethereal Manipulations recast time has been reduced from 30 to 10 seconds.
That one's big.
And Fire
Ayo.
for potency has been increased from 260 to 280.
Nice.
Buffed.
We need more buffs.
Okay, so
No cast
here...
timers next time.
yeah,
That's, I
remove
think,
remove casting, yeah. Put casting back to Bard and remove casting from Black Mage.
I think it should just be like
Please.
Final Fantasy 1, guys, where there was no cast times in
Yeah,
Final Fantasy
yeah,
1. So
yeah,
if we're gonna be
yeah.
legit, I should just press a button and I kill every
Yeah.
god. So
Okay, Summoner. There was a lot of uncertainty about this class when after the live letter. Well,
I have something to mention about that. Didn't he say that they were gonna buff their single target damage? Did he not say that in the live letter?
Was he like murmuring?
He was
something?
not sure, it seemed. Yeah, he was just. It was just
Okay.
a faint mumble, probably to not get flamed in chat. I don't know, but the
'Cause
truth is out.
I remember them saying we're gonna nerf their AOE, yes, but we're gonna buff their single target.
Yeah, they did.
No, you
They-
nerfed their single target.
You
You
fucking assholes, yeah. Tribind has been reduced from 100 to 70. Pain Flare has been reduced from 200 to 180. Ruin 3, 130 to 120. And Worm Wave reduced from 160 to 150.
Necessary
Rip in
changes for the
heavens.
inferior caster.
Congratulations, Summoner. Congratulations on that. I hope you enjoy it. Now look at my
It
gift.
could have been worse.
Oh,
Look
look here,
at
you've got a lot
my
on that
gift.
list.
Actually, it's quite a gift. I'll be honest, because I was missing
true.
I was missing Stone Skin. Y'all know my the grief when they removed Stone Skin.
And I was trying to tell you, Divine Benison's better.
Divine
I
Benison.
miss Stone
actually
Skin
better
as
now.
well.
Right now it is 100%. I'm done with Stone Skin. My Stone Skin grief has
Hey!
passed. Yes,
Ah.
I have been cured.
Lukeo's moved on,
I
guys.
have
This is a
moved
huge
on.
moment.
Divine Benison is my new friend, and a healing lily requirement has been removed from Divine
So that-
Benison.
That
So what do
essentially
you
means
use
it's
them
just
for
a
now?
15% shield on every 30 seconds, right?
Yeah, basically.
Which is
Lily is
amazing.
even more useless. I mean,
What
They-
do you use them for?
just cooldown reduction now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Okay, so Scholar Excogitation, we talked about this one, so we don't really have to talk about it, but basically it'll do the heal when the timer runs out if it's not below 50% HP. Astrolotion got some. This is a weird change. The spear effect duration has been increased from 20 to 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't see
Which
why
one's
they.
spare again?
What?
Especially because of how crit is going to be scaling so much better in these
Yeah.
upcoming patches. Seems like a really strange thing to make crit
Yeah,
cards better.
yeah.
But
Ah, okay.
Oh well, that's nice, I guess. Earthly
sure.
Star, the size of the cursor when targeting ground will now be indicative of the area of effect.
oh,
yeah,
thank-
Yeah.
oh my god!
Yeah.
I just like thank you so
yeah,
much.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, was it a different size?
It was just the tiniest
It was
size.
the tiny. Yeah, it was a tiny little circle.
Yeah, and the
Okay.
AoE is actually really big, so it's
Wow,
right hard.
amazing.
Yeah. Tank roll actions interject. The silence effect will now be applied to targets more quickly. Sure. Melee DPS, magic range DPS roll action,
This one's
diversion.
massive. This one's massive.
We've already sort of talked about it, but reduction to enmity generation has been improved, and effect duration has been increased from 15 to 30 seconds. So that's nice. And
Ridiculous.
Here's this one. Physical range DPS roll action. Head grace. The silence effect will now be applied to targets more quickly.
Well,
I don't know what that...
Maybe silence will be more important in the upcoming raid.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Who
I mean, it could be.
Oh, you think we're gonna silence a raid boss?
Yeah.
Actually, we did silence in V3S, so.
So
that
why
is-
are you laughing? That doesn't make any sense, yes. Come on. New
It wasn't
trait.
the boss though. It was an ad.
It's in the raid. It's in the raid. New trait, Berserk. Upgrading Berserk to inner release because of the changes, because, you know, simplification. Elemental resistance has been removed. We talked about this. The new dungeons. Actually, we didn't actually say in the previous episode that the elemental resistance was going to play a part in Eureka.
No, we actually skipped that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did actually skip that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that when
Talent
Eureka
trees,
comes out. Okay, so here are the new 2 dungeons. We've seen these. We don't need to talk about them. 310 is the item level requirement.
Yeah, item level.
The Jade Stoa, 325,
325 for normal.
and Extreme is requiring 340. 340. Players will now receive the power of the Echo. We're not going to talk about the trials and stuff.
That's
We've already-
Shinryu gonna get. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Echo will be applied to the Minstrel's Ballad Shinryu's domain, so you can.
Hey,
do
they
that.
didn't nerf it.
No, they didn't. They haven't touched it.
No, they
so
haven't.
that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Omega Sigma Escape requiring 325 to enter.
That's normal mode.
Yeah. Players can queue solo via the Duty Finder after unlocking the raid, so that's just as usual.
I'll definitely do that. I'll get right on that.
Yeah.
One day they're gonna change the names of those tokens, please.
Are you talking about the shaft?
I'm so sick of getting a different type of lens every.
It's just a different lens, yeah.
Lenses and shafts, dude.
Yeah.
Got so many
wow.
shafts right now.
I have so many shafts, too. Shafts are actually the best usually, so.
Yeah, you got to get that week 1 or you fail.
Yeah.
It's true.
Savage does
Up to 350.
yeah, up to
But
350.
the interesting part's the time limits. So we know the last one's going to be.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh,
like-
that's a good point. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which means it's definitely gonna have a two. It's gonna be a two-phase
Yeah.
fight.
I
for
mean,
sure,
it
like
would have
that.
been really disappointing if it wasn't too. Now.
That's true, isn't it?
Just
Yeah, like
really
they kind of have to do it since Justice now. They're,
Yeah.
And Alexander, they're just stuck doing it forever. Pretty
Yeah.
Much.
We don't really need to talk about this because it's just the usual raid stuff. We know about all of this. It's the same stuff as with the previous tier,
Yeah.
except for the
Just
fact that
item
it'll.
exchange.
Yeah, except for the fact that it's going to release at the same time as normal mode.
Mm.
Very cool.
Adjustments been made to the Royal City of Rabanaster. It's just the usual stuff. Restrictions are gone, and the cards will now drop in the parties
It
coffers.
sounds like there was some sort of like glitch to do with that because something later on they're like we moved the chests, but only
Oh, yeah.
some weird thing later on, and I think it has something to do with the card.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, this is cool. This
This
made
one's
me
really
happy. The following adjustments have been made to the Unending Coil of Bahamut Ultimate. The weekly restriction on obtaining Dreadworm totems have been removed, but the gear will now be synced to item level 345. This adjustment was implemented to preserve the difficulty of the encounter, as well as the rarity of the achievement rewarded for its completion.
Never change that.
So that's
I
that
hope
put
it
to rest.
stays like that.
Yeah, they really should. Because that was our biggest fear, that in the next patch they were gonna,
Mhm.
it's just gonna keep it going, and then eventually we would just be able to steamroll through. Not happening apparently. That's good. So there's also the new tombstones, same shit. But this,
Ah.
I thank
This
God, I
one.
was right. That's good. They're
I don't know if
removing
this
Al
is good.
Amigo from the expert
Why?
roulette. Because I
Is Al
don't,
Amigo-
dude, I don't want to do fucking Al Amigo, a 4.0 dungeon in
Yeah,
4.2.
I agree with that. but
Getting
I
fucking
think, like,
item level
Scholar in there would
like
be
gear
alright.
that's older than myself. Like I don't want. It makes sense. It makes sense. I'm only a year old.
Just having 2 though is it's back to Heavensward.
It's back to 4.0. Oh,
I don't.
No,
I
it
don't-
isn't.
No, it isn't. That had 3, and then we had 4, and it was like, wow, this is amazing. 4 whole dungeons. Now it's back to 2.
but
It's
you're
so
just talking
lame.
about quantity. Like, yeah. Oh, I have 10 dungeons, but it's Sastasha, Orm Vales, a Male Darkhold,
At least
Copperbell
there's
Mines.
Still better. It's still better.
Variety
with
is
you.
the spice of life.
I agree.
Variety
It's still
is the
better than getting
spice of
fucking temple.
life.
If these dungeons suck, dude, if one of these dungeons sucks,
Yeah, then you always
we're
gonna
miserable
dread
for
it.
3 months.
Yeah, but that's just how it is. That's how this
Never
game
repeat
is.
all
No, it
over
doesn't
again.
have to be that way.
Alamigo
because
is
they could put-
miserable. Alamigo is torture and pain.
All right,
What
well,
were
we'll
you
see how
saying?
you feel when they add in Never Reap Hard. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
that face.
He's so
Duty-
dead.
Duty Roulette level 70 dungeons have been added to the Duty Finder. So they've been added. So there's a new roulette. That's cool. So you can do Alamigo in your fucking level 70 roulette if you love Alamigo so much.
I do love anime.
Yeah, so you can get your 100.
You're killing me,
creation.
Lucio.
No. The following duty has been added to Trials, the Jade Stoa. Royal City Rabanaster has been added to the Alliance Raid Roulette.
Look, you
Which-
think you want to show the notes.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Hello,
It's
everyone.
gonna
I
be
forgot.
So easy to...
How am I going to edit this? I'm kidding. The required, the average item level to register for Duty Roulette Mentor has been increased from 305 to 325.
Nice.
That's probably because they've added the level
Yako.
70. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. The number and type of elegant tomestones received from Duty Roulette has been adjusted. So this is just, they've just converted the stuff to the new stuff.
Yeah, new
Same
tomestones.
stuff with the hunts.
Sweet.
I mean, I don't know why they need to do this every single
Also,
time.
Palace
I
of the
don't.
Dead.
Hey guys, you know they added more Stone Sky Sea?
Oh,
Yay!
Dope, I think.
Wow.
I've
wow.
done that before.
So people have updated me since I mentioned that. They said it's a thing to do with RMT. It's the counter RMT,
Mm-hmm.
where they would take something from that first coffer. So they just swapped
Yes.
coffer contents.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, chat.
Yeah. Players will no longer be inflicted with a heavy status effect when taking damage from behind while mounted. Oh
Dude, that
my
is
god.
so-
Thank you so
So
much.
good.
Mwah.
It's so good.
It's over. It's over. It's finally
It's like
over.
the tiniest quality of life change that just made thousands of people happy.
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
It's just pure depression when that happens.
It was the
Um,
worst near Alamigo with those little sprites that would just hit you going up
Oh.
the stairs every single
Oh.
time.
Yeah.
Oh.
New PvP actions have been added for Warrior, Inner Release, Halves,
Cool,
Halves
man.
Beast Gauge. I don't even want to read these.
It does.
They've
It does
added
the old.
dude.
I like how the
ex-
new inner release does what the old inner release did.
Yeah, it's sad. But Red Mage, didn't they remove this in 4.1?
Yes.
And then they
Mhm.
put
They
it
did.
back in.
And
Are
they're
you
removing,
kidding me?
But they're removing monomaki,
Yeah, but that's
monomaki. Is it monomaki?
Don't ask me, dude.
What did you just... Monomastery.
We can't go through
said
all
m-
these PvP actions. We
No.
cannot go through
You
them.
just need to go straight to the big point.
Yeah.
Lucio's freaking out, guys.
We're not doing these.
Whoa.
There's a lot of
Samurai
shit.
HP has been increased.
Samurai HP went up.
Yeah.
Lucia, Samurai
HP went up too.
This is the only important thing. HP has been
Yes.
increased.
Okay, so that's cool. Did you guys see these
Regen
new?
potency
Oh,
reduced.
God, okay.
Nice.
We're done with that. The accumulation of mana using red mage actions will no longer be reduced by the gap between black and white mana in the balance gauge.
That's a.
Wait.
Is that
okay,
PvP
chill.
only?
Yeah, I think
That's
that's what it
PvP
is
only, right?
because it's in like the
Okay.
same place. So that's what. Yeah. So I thought when first that this was just in general. I was like, okay,
That would make
oversimplification
Red
has
Mage
gone too
a
far.
joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The graphical effects we talked about before.
Those
They look funny.
good.
Yeah.
Love the weight on his head.
Yeah.
Me too.
Love a good weight over my head. PvP. A lot of PvP. Adrenaline. We can't. We
Yeah,
don't have
we don't
time.
need-
I also just don't give a shit.
Yeah. Also,
either.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but I mean, hey, yeah.
I'll say
There's
it
some
for you.
neat
It's
stuff.
fine.
You can make a team. That's
Yeah,
cool.
this is cool.
This is the cool bit.
Let's talk about this cool bit then, because Mala loves this shit. The new PvP team feature has been added to encourage stronger bonds between participants. Each
Stronger-
team-
Wait, is that what it says?
Yeah. Each team that participates in the feast will be given a rating based on its performance. High-ranking teams will earn rewards and the right to enter tournaments. So you create a team by going to the team board at Wolves Den Pier, and so you'll get the tutorial, I guess. You must fill
This
these
is all I
requirements
wanted.
before you can create a PvP team. In a party of 4 to 6 players, cross-world parties allowed. All party members have access to PvP instances. Then you have to create a PvP name, PvP team name, and then it's just like making a free company, really.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Then you get a team menu, and you also get a crest.
Change the picture.
Yes.
Look forward to our Wolves Den streams with our new team.
With the Gobu Gobblers, I guess is what that's what we're called now.
Please make yourselves available on Tuesday evening. So
I want to be the. Could we be the grandfather Trents?
Finger our way through PvP.
No, we don't talk about.
We don't talk about it. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about Grandfather Trent.
It brings back some bad memories from
So there's even ranks. There are 3 ranks: leader, sub-leader, and regular members.
It's a really cool change. I mean, I'm really looking forward to strengthening our bonds, guys.
Yeah, this one we're going to use a lot. Motion to disband PvP team. I can just see that happening all the time. I'm going to do that as revenge.
Failing to reply in the allotted time will be rendered as a no.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, it says only players who are online get to vote. So could you just?
Yeah, so I'm just going to do it along.
Offline team members will be counted as a no.
Okay.
So if everyone doesn't log in forever, they can never disband.
Yeah, you can never actually do it. Oh my god, you'll be stuck with that team forever.
That's seems like a flaw, but okay.
Yeah, that's that's nice. The PvP team chat mode allows communication between PvP team members. That's nice.
Cool.
They've made
is that their solution for the feast chat? Is there talk to your friends only?
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up. Just talk to your friends.
The following adjustments have been made to Astrolite. Oh, this is important. Rival Wings.
It is pretty big.
Received some stuff here. Ranged physical and magic attack against War Machina or Mammoth from a distance of 15 yalms or more will have their damage reduced by 25%. This damage reduction does not affect ranged physical attacks that move the attack character or target. This damage reduction does not affect attacks performed by War Machina, steam cannons, or mammoths. The effect of healing magic on mammoths has been reduced by 50%.
You ready?
The damage
next.
The damage reduction effect of soaring has been removed.
We've arrived. That's all we needed the entire time. Fucking thank God. I hate you, you stupid bastards.
Excuse me.
You're gonna die now.
Excuse me. Mind your
kill
tongue.
You fast
I'm a powerful mage.
I'm gonna kill you fast. Now.
What was that, Luke? Were you like eating something up?
That was my
turning up the meme.
That's a meme. It's a meme. It's my powerful mage meme. Don't clip it. The following adjustments have been made to the amount of ceruleum gained. Ceruleum from destroying mammoths before 10, after 20. So
that's pretty big.
Kill those mammoths, boy, because
they're really trying hard to really counter the middle.
Yeah,
it's good.
Ceruleum from controlling a power generator. Before it was 1 every 3 seconds, but now it's only 1 every 5 seconds.
So I do have one thing to say about this though. Are you guys scared that they're gonna take focus away from mid so much that mid becomes irrelevant?
It's potential.
Maybe.
I mean, it's too important right now.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. They have to do something, anyways, because
it needs to be just as like an additional thing. You're supposed to focus on lanes.
Yeah,
right.
Middles to like help you out as well.
So you think that this is putting it more in line with how the game mode should be?
Yeah.
They haven't made any changes to the map. We thought maybe they had to do that.
Yeah, they should probably do that as well.
Blue is at a disadvantage because red is closer to the middle. But if they make the middle less important, at least that might not matter that much if you don't get middle at once, as long as you kill those mammoths. One thing that I think is weird, again, is this thing. The range of steam cannons cannon fire action has been adjusted. They
nerfed it before.
They did, didn't they? This is just the old.
Yep.
Yeah,
it is.
I think it's because you couldn't hit like the grass area, like right behind the lanes or something. They were like right next to your base.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's why.
Adjustments have been made to the number and positioning of ceruleum tanks that appear during battle. So they've done that as well. So probably making ceruleum like more accessible, just not so you don't have to again focus on the middle.
Yeah, probably so you don't need to go as far into there's the straggler ceruleum tanks that are on the outside. Probably assume.
Yeah. Changes to the feast. The Crystal Tower Training Grounds map has been added to the feast. We talked about this before. Don't know if there's like anything new here. I didn't actually read through this particular portion because I feel like we've already talked about this. We already knew about this. The only way you can access it is through custom matches now, the old ones. Lichen Weed and Feasting Grounds. I'm sure it'll come back when they probably have to like make it more like the Crystal Tower thing. Because I don't know. They'll probably figure it out. If we know Square Enix, they usually don't waste assets, which is something we're going to talk about any second now.
True.
Okay, we have to jump. Maybe it's better to look at us while I jump, just because we're.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally done with PvP anyways.
Yeah, we don't need to look at this. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, items. New items have been added.
Nice.
Ooh.
So this is the raid gear on the top there, I believe. So that looks pretty and all, right? But then
Yes.
I'm gonna scroll slowly.
Set in the game.
New craftables have been added here. And if you look, I mean, you don't have to look very closely, but no, it's not raid gear. Is it the dungeon
Yeah, I
gear?
think that's the tome.
Yeah,
I think that's
sorry.
tome or dungeon gear. Yeah, that's not raid gear.
It's either tomes or whatever. This is because I don't care about that. I care about this.
So everyone goes right to the Dark skins.
Yeah.
That's not. Yeah.
That's
It's the
not-
relic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
You can
Okay.
craft zodiac weapons now.
They don't have any glow. It's fine.
It's okay.
There's no
they're
glow.
gold.
And
It's not
I will say
fun.
one cool thing is that this does mean we get something cool for Red Mage and Samurai because they don't have
That's true. Good
they
point.
don't have
So they've wait,
Zetas.
what?
so
Excuse me. So they've made relics.
no, I doubt it. I'm pretty sure that I bet you the reskins of a different weapon. I'm almost positive.
Oh yeah, they probably. Yeah, probably. I didn't.
They're not going to design an old relic or anything like that for Red Mage and Samurai.
Yeah.
And Astrologian, Machinist, and Dark Knight, actually. That's true.
I
Dark
just
Knight
noticed that they're not on
has-
the picture, so maybe they just don't even get
Well,
weapons.
Dark Knight is on the picture, though.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
Dark Knight is,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And that looks like the weapon from the paladin sword from Samal or something. Like the Dissector or something. It looks along the lines of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I bet you the reskins from other stuff. You know?
I'll be honest. I don't really. I mean, Yas is
I'm
already
alright.
salted, but he's done salting now. But I don't
Mhm.
care. I gave up on relics when they did the thing they did in 3.55b, where they just released diadem with better weapons than the relic. Like 2 weeks after you finished your anima, I was like, okay, this is how. Okay, relics are fucking awful. But then so this doesn't really bother me. If it had been anima though, if this had been anima craftables, I probably would have lost my shit a bit more. But this is so old. It's been decades. Imagine if it had been decades. That would have been a bit sad, actually. Anyways, new master recipes have been added, not specifying, of course. New Glamour Prism items will be used to cast Glamours of all types instead of class-specific catalysts. So they're gone, the old ones. Goodbye. Oh, look at this. Look at all the materia we're losing.
All gone. Sell it now. Make
Yeah.
tons of money, guys.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it can
buy
still
some
be
because I
transmuted.
want them for the I just want them.
It's gonna be commodity.
Yeah, because I got rid of all my PvP materia. I should have kept them. But hey, there we go. Is there anything? Oh yeah, here's the new stack size, which looks weird. It just looks weird to have such a large number. But that's the thing.
Well, now we're gonna see 999 stacks on the market board for everything.
Oh god,
It's gonna be
the crystal market is gonna be fucking awful. You can't. Oh my god, it's gonna be so expensive now. The unique classification has been removed from certain items, such as those given as rewards in seasonal events or sold on the Mog Station. So that means you can have multiple, I guess. So you can stack
Alright.
them. You can also stack Ifrit's Horn and like the stuff that drops from extreme modes and normal modes. Wait, Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Certain items, such as those that grant new minions or orchestrion music, may only be discarded if the corresponding feature has already been obtained.
Oh, it's only stack 79 in market board. Sorry.
Oh, okay. They're not changing the market board. Okay. Whew.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. You can no longer sell minions. Certain minions.
Certain, yeah. I think these are anything that is for you only kind of thing.
These are
Oh.
Beast Tribe ones and
Yeah.
Seedling.
Grand Company stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like
Yeah.
that's the what's they've put. Yeah. Huh. Okay, that's fine. Certain pieces of equipment added from 4.0 onwards obtained through elegant tomestones of creation can now be sold, desynthesized, or used in expert delivery missions. By sold, I mean it's probably obviously going to be vendor. It's not on the market board.
Mm-hmm.
You can also now paint the staggered shelf. So, big news there.
Nice.
Finally,
Cool.
we did it, boys. That's
I don't know what that is, but it's cool,
good
man.
old staggered shelf. You can also now put a lot of the event gear and the Mog Station gear. No, these are
That's
all promotional items, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
still really good.
Can
Though.
put that
I've
in
been
the
waiting for a
armoire.
while.
Yeah,
And stuff from Marriage, it looks like as well.
yeah,
Housemate stuff.
yeah. Wait, marriage? No, the housemaid. That's promotional. That's
Isn't house-
the
it's house. That was the
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
with the white chocobo
Yeah.
stuff, wasn't it?
yeah. Oh,
Mm.
this is fun.
That first set.
This is a fun
Right.
little change to Fantasia. Previously, Fantasia could be used after removing all equipment other than the main hand weapon or tool and accessories. From patch 4.2, accessories must also be removed before Fantasia can be
Yeah,
used.
what's up with that?
What is that change?
What? Okay, sure.
It's
Why not?
It makes no sense, but whatever. Item levels will now be displayed for meals.
Pretty cool.
I guess that's cool.
It's
It-
fine, I guess.
that
Change what
doesn't
food I'm
really-
eating.
Doesn't really tell me anything, but I mean, it's
I mean-
usually the stats that matter, not the item level.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say if something is 310, but it has a million tenacity on it, I'm still not gonna eat it.
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything.
The icon for flight credits have been changed from an envelope to a scroll. So
Useful.
that's
Cool.
sure.
Okay.
They've added this are just we don't need to talk about all of this. They've changed the number
No.
of carved Kupo nuts and whatever requirement of whatever. Gathering points have been added.
They called them fishes.
What?
New fishes.
New fishes. New fishes are available
And,
at level
and they
62.
nerfed old fishes.
They nerfed, yeah.
Or fishes.
The chance of successfully reeling in fishes has been increased at fishing holes in 2.0 and 3.0 areas. They've
Well,
changed.
technically, it's partially correct.
Yeah,
You still
here-
use that.
Here are the
but
new
it's
mounts. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it sounds cuter actually. Fishes. We've added new fishes.
fishes. I like the claw. I don't like the picture below.
I
Oh
I
yeah,
love
boy.
it. It's great.
Okay.
A regular
my-
horse can fly now.
Do you want to know my main problem with this is if they're how are they trying to justify the ponies now, dude?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
ponies have like fire and stuff underneath. This is a horse. This is just a normal horse, okay?
This is their like entryway drug because now they're gonna be like, okay, we're
Yeah.
gonna make this fly. And now,
Well, I'm pretty sure Sleipnir was their entryway drug for a horse for primal ponies.
Yeah, but this is just like a flat out normal because Sleipnir is like a primal thing. This is
I
just
know.
flat out, nothing special, just a fucking horse.
Well, to be fair,
Horses
my
can fly now.
yeah,
flat out regular lion can fly, so I mean it makes sense.
yeah.
my-
Well,
my
but the
war-
thing that
My war lion.
rubs me the wrong way is that there's no fucking effect either. It's just like I'm walking on the ground. And
There's
now
no
I'm
effect on the
flying.
war lion.
Is there not? Oh my
No.
god! You see, I don't
There's
even.
no effect on the war lion.
Well, I don't even have it, so I don't know. So yeah, okay. Well, I mean, good. Funny. The music played when. Yeah, we don't want to talk about mounts.
That barding's creepy.
That is a barding. It makes you look like. I almost said chicken. I mean, tiger. And this.
Cute little
That little
otter.
boy. I
This
love
is
him.
what the whole patch is about. The ferret.
Yes.
He's my
Is it-
son.
Oh, I thought it was an otter. I realized
We already have an
otter.
otter.
That is a ferret.
Yeah.
Guys, I love animals. I know everything about
Yeah, I can
That
tell.
is a cat.
That is a cat. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
Tiny, a long
That's
cat.
a
It's a
pretty
long,
nice looking pony.
long. It's a long. It can fly too.
It can fly then, yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Is it a mount?
Okay, last thing we have to talk
It's a
about
funny
before
looking
closing
shoe.
off here. Glamour dressers and glamour plates have been added.
Yep.
Cool.
We have already covered this pretty extensively, but there's a piece of news that has been added in here that was previously sort of a confusing part during the live letter, because I think all of us remember distinctly him saying that you could take things out of the glamour dresser.
Right.
It came
But
across that, yeah.
it now turns out that once a piece of equipment is placed in the dresser, it is destroyed. Like, it becomes just glamour, and you cannot take it out without destroying it.
So it's going to be deleted completely if you take it out.
Yes.
Yes.
So then what
And then
about
you'll
stuff
have
that you
to-
can't get again?
Exactly.
I guess that-
So
Don't
what you're
put
gonna
it
do
in
is
there.
have to
Really a
keep a
thing.
spare one.
Well, that stuff goes in
Just
armoire.
in case.
And the armoire stuff is fine.
Yeah.
The armoire
That's
stuff
on
is
top.
fine, I guess. Yes.
It can be taken in and out of the armoire. Much as you want.
Can you?
Well, you have to be, or you'd only be.
Yeah,
use
yeah.
this stuff once.
They said anything you put in the armoire you can take in and out, and you can also access it from the glamour dresser.
Right, because
Okay.
armoire is everything that can't be gotten twice, right?
Yes.
Basically, it was the
Yeah.
armoire.
Yeah.
So I guess that makes sense. Everything else you get from
Okay,
the Calamity Salvager.
I'll read the warning here. Please be warned that gear once transformed into a glamour can no longer be used as an item. This is an irreversible process. Transformed gear no longer exists as an item. Transformed gear cannot be returned to your inventory or armory chest. Glamours stored in the dresser cannot be applied to Adventurer Squadron NPCs, and some gear cannot be transformed into glamour. So this is more restrictive than we thought. And it's
Yeah,
terrible.
By a lot, yeah.
There's also a
It's
separate...
way more strict than I
You
thought.
can also not apply free company crests to the gear stored in the dresser, because you can't go to the free company dude and put it on your plate. So that is also removed with this system.
And you have it on most of your gear, Lukey, so...
I do. That's not a big deal. I don't care, but it's just another pointless
Hey,
restriction.
Mela,
Yeah.
how are you gonna feel when I craft an autumnal Thabnarian dress thing? Put it in the glamour log, craft it high quality, put it in, and then just take it out and
Please
never glam it.
Don't call it a glamour log. That is
Probably throw up.
Listen, Lukiel, I'm gonna call it a glamour log. I'm
A
sorry.
grammar log.
it's not a glamour log. But yeah, it's the fact that you can't take it back out, I don't understand. It's
Yeah,
probably because of server storage. It's easier to just turn it into something else, just so they don't have to
Well,
like...
if it's easier to turn it into a glamour, then we can make a glamour log.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
Do you really need to take it out? Like, what gear are you gonna be putting in there?
But it's
If
only
dungeon
200.
gear-
There's only 200 slots. So say after you fill the limit, you're like, okay, time to kill some babies. Time to kill my relic, like my actual... Well, if you're dumb if you put your original relic in there. You can get a replica. But, like maybe an extreme weapon that you have, and you put it in there, and then you fill up your dresser, and now you have to destroy it.
How many jobs are there now?
Oh god, I don't know. There's a lot.
7?
Well,
Something like 7?
7.
1, 2,
Or
3,
it's-
4, 5, 6, 7.
Did you actually
Like
think
12
7
or
was
13?
serious for a second? Did you take 7 seriously?
Like 13.
I think it's 12 or something.
Well,
Wasn't it? I think it's 13.
Yeah.
13.
I don't know.
That's-
Is it? Wait, was it 13
Also-
Heavensward? Now it's
also,
15. It's one of the two.
Please
13
take
or
into
15.
consideration crafting and gathering, because some people, you
No.
know...
No, why would we?
I mean, there's some good looking... I mean,
yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, okay, I glamour my crafters more than anything else.
Okay, anyways. Okay. I don't know if it specifies about anything about the... Yeah, here it says, gear transformed into glamour will retain any dyes that have been applied. However, any crest applied will be lost, as well as glamours applied from other gear. While crests cannot be applied to glamours in the dressers, dyes can be used at any time. I love how they like put that in there. So you can't put crests on, but hey, you can dye it. Like, we've removed one thing you used to, but you can still do that other thing you could do before.
Well, I mean, that's a simple fix, though. Just don't put the pieces you want your crests on.
Yeah, you have to use
like-
the old... But, like, why not just make one good system instead of making one half-assed one which forces you to use the old system as well. Do you get what I mean? I'm not saying I'm not going to complain as much as everyone else is.
No, I know
like,
exactly what
we
you
don't
mean.
know what this actually is going to work. Like we might have to wait until we actually get the system out. But
Yeah.
it seems like, it's I don't know.
It is not only Disciples of War magic.
No.
You could just put no weapon in, and then you can put it on any class you want, or you could put like a goldsmith weapon on it, and it would be a goldsmith glamour. So you're fine.
Yeah.
It's a step in the right direction.
It is definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah, it is. Okay. The Judah, I'm not going to talk about the Judah recorder. It doesn't interest
think
me
it's
the slightest. It's fine.
Right.
But that's
You need to have 210 megabytes of storage space to record.
that's like my whole hard drive.
Yeah. They've added the recordable thing to the party finder, and then they did this that we talked about. They've changed. Wait, this is the saddlebag, which we also talked about, but they've made changes to the inventory thing. This is the small version, where they've just slimmed it down to 4 tabs, made it taller instead.
Why didn't they
made
just
it-
give us one more row at the bottom though? There's room for one more row at the bottom, and it bothers me
Yeah, I know.
so
I
much.
know.
Wait for
They
4.0.
intentionally left the space there.
Yeah.
You could add. Yeah, we could.
And in the expanded one, they've just made it wider, and there's 3 tabs.
See, look, the retainer one has a line.
Yeah,
They're like,
it
no,
does.
we're not adding any more here, but ours doesn't.
Oh, do you see what they've done? They're so lazy. They didn't make 2 different windows.
No,
They
I
just
know.
oh
It bothers me so much.
nice. But I think okay, whatever.
They did it to mess with me. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
Undo sort has been added, where you can, if you I guess accidentally sort your shit.
Yeah,
Neat.
sure.
That's cool. The following additions and adjustments are made to retainers. They've increased the amount of retainers, but it's not for free. So
Yeah, guys, you get 9 free retainers now.
no, you
Anyone
have to
here
buy.
have 9 retainers? Please put your hands up in the
Fuck
chat.
no.
Oh god, don't put your hands up. No, I hope no one puts their hands up.
If anybody says that they have not, no.
No.
Or the max, whatever the max is.
I don't know
It's
what the
8
max
now.
is. Yeah, it's 8 right now. This is cool. The scenario guide will now display any available class or job quest for your current class or job. So this will
that's pretty
pop up
cool.
below there. The world name is now displayed in the chat log when receiving a message from a player from another world during a duty.
Cool.
Oh, they've
Wait,
changed the surprised and the closed item. That's actually like I kind of needed this because this is the thing on the right is what's actually happening when you click that button.
Mhm.
Because when you close your eyes, you don't look like this mopey ass dude on the left. You actually smile when you close your eyes, and
Yeah.
the surprise thing too.
Don't say you needed that.
I needed that.
He needs it for his RP, dude.
Yeah.
Did
well.
you see the cross chains though? They just rotated it.
Ye-
So now it's a plus sign.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. Why?
For some reason.
Yeah, why did they do that?
I didn't even.
Um,
That is such
Why-
a weird, absurd
cross the
change.
offensive symbol.
I like being an X better, personally.
Mm.
Was it because the X was difficult?
It's because
To
it means
see?
you're bad. X is
Oh,
like,
it's a bad player.
you're bad.
Ah, give the X to the bad player. I would more than remove or change the color of the one with the actual like ignore symbol, which everyone puts on players they don't like. No one puts the X on people they don't like. They put the ignore marker
You do
on.
put the ignore marker. That's true. Yeah.
This certain command can now be assigned to the mouse wheel. That's cool.
Very good.
That's cool.
Yeah. Didn't know I needed it, but I need it now. I can bind it to like scrolling through the party list while healing.
Oh, that's going to annoy me though.
Why is it that going to
'Cause
annoy
both
you?
of our,
Oh yeah,
both
we
of
have a
our
problem
mouses
with our
have
mouse.
that thing.
You've probably noticed it on screen, but every time I scroll a little, it jumps up a bit. There's something wrong with Maela and I have the same mouse, and it seems like after a while it just starts to like malfunction, the whole mouse, because it's like jumps up. Look, like I'm gonna do this. Yep, there you go. There. Oh, I didn't do that. That was the mouse. So there you know. There you go. That was interesting for audio listeners, especially. Okay, so that's it. I don't think there's anything else to look at. They added some.
You can look at some of the emotes in the
Nah.
There's
macro
slash
thing.
scoff now.
Oh my
slash
God.
scoff. That's my favorite. Charmed.
Charmed.
Good. That's a good one. That's
Big-
guaranteed. That's for
big grin, break into a
Charmed?
broad smile.
Charmed is definitely for the
Close your eyes and get the-
Oh,
For the
Valentine's
Ananta,
Day.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
of course.
wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say for
Reflect.
the Ananta.
Rolo, you got to stop thinking about snakes, man.
Yeah, stop.
The snake lady's on my
Enough
mind,
about
dude.
the snake.
If you're a snake lady, hit me up in the chat.
Slide into my DMs, please.
Reflect, close your eyes and gather your thoughts. Furrow your eyebrows. Scoff. Smile. Oh my. Riley.
You know what? These are good.
These are good.
Mhm.
These are good for. These are good.
Wait, what do they think a scoff is?
Oh,
Oh,
When do you smile, scoff?
I feel like scoff. That's just like that's my Alice emote.
See, scoff for me is like, ugh.
Ugh. Oh. No, that's
Maybe they think it's like the
Maybe it
the
means like, 'cause
Japanese laugh.
scoffing means to like eat as well,
Maybe.
doesn't it? To stuff your face.
not. Oh yeah.
That's true. It does, yeah.
It could be like the so Jama laugh or whatever, like oh
This
whatever.
this this is an expression apparently. Wait,
Riley?
subcommand's
Oh,
motion.
Oh.
I don't understand. We'll figure it out.
You don't understand the subcommand's
I
motion
don't
thing. It doesn't say it in the chat
understand,
log. You
yes.
just do the thing. You make no noise.
Winded.
Tremble with fear, winded, fall to one knee, exhausted, aback, taken aback,
Act taken aback.
and greet. That's the greetings thing that we talked about in the beginning here.
Those are all good.
Oh, this is big. If a player is logged into a client, logging into a second client with the same service account will automatically log that player out of the first client. That player may then continue to play on the second client.
Is that good?
Well, that's good. That's probably because of housing.
Mm.
Because as it is right now, you can log in with the same account on different characters. On the same.
Can you?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Apparently. Otherwise, they
I don't
wouldn't
think you-
add this.
No, I'm pretty sure that's just so like, if you were like, if say I left my computer on or something and I went to go log on somewhere else.
Oh,
it
it'll
would
tell you
kick-
that you're logged
it would
in.
Kick me out.
Okay,
Yeah, it would kick me out on this one instead of telling me I was
I'm
already.
sorry.
logged in.
I'm not exploiting the game, so I don't know how if that was.
Yeah, no, that's basically just so like if I went on vacation and brought my PS4 that I could still play even though I've left the game on.
That's a
Mm.
pretty sad trip to Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's a pretty weird scenario, but that's the only scenario I can think of.
Yeah.
Oh, login errors too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's it for the patch notes. We are running over time, of course.
Oh my
That's-
god, that's actually such an amazing
Yeah.
guys. That update is way bigger than I just realized because of the login error. It's gonna kick your character off when you go to log back in. It says you're already logged in.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna kick your character off so you can log in.
Oh, that's good.
Good.
That's nice.
That's a way bigger change than I thought it was actually.
Yeah, that's true. No more of that shit. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we have to watch Minimum Eye Level, which
Oh,
I
yeah.
just finished. It's a very rough cut as usual because I literally just finished the first draft of that. Roland,
Hello.
are you?
Oh, hey,
Oh, that's just. Oh,
We're all just chilling hard.
yeah, that was
I found my
real
phone,
chill.
by the way.
Congratulations.
earlier.
Okay, so that was the minimum. As you can say, we need to, it's not completely done. There's also, as you can see, it was the end screen for Never Reap at the end there. Perfect. Okay, it's time to pull the next dungeon that we're
Hopefully
going to
it's
do
not
tomorrow.
Do it.
Really dial
Yeah.
on like
I
Forest.
am terrified of getting Ormvale as usual.
Let's make sure we all predict first.
Okay.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be Ormvale.
I feel like the memes have a way of working, and I feel like it's gonna be Copperbell Mines Hard.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
go with Zamile Darkhold.
Oh shit! One
No,
fell
I'm
out.
changing it.
You can't do
Brave
that. You can't.
Okay,
do
Zamile, fine, Zamile.
One
It's
fell out.
cheating.
I'm not. I have to.
Try Ormvale.
I'm shook. Okay.
It's gonna be Brave Flux now, isn't it?
I'd be okay with Brave Fox.
Yeah, I love Brave Flux, especially her.
It has been done.
All right, what do we got?
Oh fuck me.
You always cheat. You always look first.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah,
shows all
I
at the
do,
same
but I
time.
can see it through. Well,
Oh, it happened. It actually
we're
happened.
getting Sestasha, boys.
It actually
Finally.
fucking. Hey, I can do it on Warrior or Marauder.
I'm gonna do it on Gladiator.
We're doing Sestasha tomorrow,
Should
so
we
please.
do 4 tank run?
Can we not? Because this. Can we just say we did it and just lose the footage? I mean, lose the footage. Sorry, lose the footage.
I didn't bet. I didn't place a bet. I'm sorry. But yeah, that happened. So Sestasha tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, that means we have to go into
Let's
the
just
post show.
vote abandon instead of Get in there. Let's
What?
stand there for 5 minutes, vote abandon, and then
Oh,
do the
yeah.
dungeon.
Okay, we'll be back in the post show in a bit, and then we'll watch Secrets of a Realm. There's a lot of videos going on today. I'm so sorry. Follow us on Twitter at speakersxiv.com, facebook.com/speakersxiv. Follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/speakersofheidelen, youtube.com/speakersxiv, and our Discord, if you're watching this on demand. Link is in the description. If you're watching live, !Discord, and Nightbot will guide you to us. We'll be back next week, and if you're watching live, you can watch the post show. Make sure to tune into that. That's on twitch.tv/speakersofheidelen if you're watching this live on YouTube. See you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.